Couldn't call a nice meeting to order. I think we're all here now. Let's have the roll call.
Kessler.
Here.
Walters.
Here.
Rarden.
Here.
Ewert.
Here.
Spinner.
Here.
Parton.
Here.
Crum.
Here.
Thompson.
Here.
Invocation by Jennifer Witt of the Haysville United Methodist Church. Pastor Witt.
Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for this new year and new beginnings, and we ask that as we start the work that you've placed before us, that we would continue to do the work that you have called us to do. We pray all of this in your Son's name. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll start tonight's business with a special order business on a proclamation designating January as Slavery and Human Traffic Prevention and Awareness Month. We got a resolution that human trafficking is a modern-day slavery, claiming nearly 40 million victims worldwide and found in the United States, most often in the form of sexual exploitation, forced labor, involuntary servitude, and debt bondage. That's why we're going to proclaim the month of January as Slavery and Human Traffic Prevention Awareness Month and encourage all of our citizens to become more informed of this growing problem. And if you need more information, you can do the National Human Traffic Hotline at 888-373-7888, or you can contact Beth Schutte at the district nurse at the Haysville School District. Mr. Cook?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for going ahead and doing this. I was approached by Beth, who is the nurse at the district and also a member of Haysville Healthy Habits, and they thought it would be a good idea to highlight this, and I think it's important that I think that at the school district they did as well, because if you can make who the possible victims could be aware of things that can happen and aware that this is a problem, and we make it aware to the community that's a problem, that we'll be more vigilant to make sure that we try to keep it out of our city. So I appreciate you signing the proclamation.
So I need a motion to approve the proclamation.
I'll go ahead and make a motion that we approve the proclamation designating January as Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention and Awareness Month.
Second.
Motion and second for the proclamation. Discussion? Question?
Kessler.
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Rarden.
Yes.
Ewert.
Yes.
Spinner.
Yes.
Parton.
Yes.
Crum.
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Presentation approval of minutes. A, minutes of December 27, 2018. Ms. Custer?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of December 27th, 2018.
Second.
Motion second to approve the minutes December 27, 18. Discussion? Question?
Kessler.
Yes.
Walters.
Abstain.
Rarden.
Yes.
Ewert.
Yes.
Spinner.
Abstain.
Parton.
Yes.
Crum.
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Item 1, citizens to be heard. We have nothing on the agenda tonight. Item 2, approval of license and bonds. A, the refuse hauler license renewal for waste management, 4330 West 31st Street, out Wichita. Ms. Burton?
Make a motion, we approve the refuse hauler license renewal for waste management.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the renewal license for waste management. Discussion? Question?
Kessler.
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Rarden.
Yes.
Ewert.
Yes.
Spinner.
Yes.
Parton.
Yes.
Crum.
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Item 3, introduction of ordinance and resolutions. A, this is a Country Lakes bond sale that we have.
As you're going down, good evening, Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen of the council. Brett Shogren, George K. Bauman Company in Wichita, financial advisor to the city. This morning at 11 a.m., we opened bids for the $840,000 general obligation bond issue to permanently finance infrastructure improvements to the Country Lakes Second Edition. We received 3 bids this morning on the 20-year GO bonds. The worst bid was from Commerce Bank at a true interest cost of 3.748599%. The second best bid was from Central States Capital Markets at a true interest cost of 3.517269%. And the best bid was from D.A. Davidson in Denver, Colorado at a true interest cost of 3.416321%. We recommend you accept and award D.A. Davidson's bid of 3.416321% and adopt the bond ordinance and the bond resolution. If accepted, we will order the bonds printed, submit the transcript to the Attorney General's office for approval. The issue will close on January 31st. At that time, we'll transfer the money to the State Treasurer's office to pay off the temporary notes that were financed earlier this year. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Mr. Crum?
I guess my question is, I've never noticed this on another one. We've gotten the one from D.A. Davidson. It says the total interest cost is $387,000, and Central State says $379,000. And then down a little bit, it says premium, if any, and there's a premium listed for Davidson, and there's a premium listed for Commerce, but there's not for Central States. Can you kind of explain?
Sure. Yeah, at an option of the underwriters, they can bid a premium, and that is, they basically can pay, for instance, 110 cents on the dollar for a maturity, a certain maturity, and that is in order to get a higher coupon on some of those maturities. On the earlier bonds, actually on any of the bonds, since rates are so low today, they bid a higher coupon at a lower yield. So, for instance, a 4% coupon may be yielding 3%. And so they pay you basically cash on top of that to get that higher coupon in order to compensate for the extra interest cost.
So like that premium cost is actually subtracted from the total interest cost? Is that why?
That's correct. That's how they calculate the true interest cost. And we actually use that premium to issue fewer bonds. We're actually only issuing 820,000 instead of 840,000.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
With that, then, we would need a motion to approve, to accept the bid and approve the ordinance and resolution. Mr. Crum?
Make a motion that we approve the bid from D.A. Davidson and Company at a true interest cost of 3.416321%. Is that how I'm doing on this first one?
Second.
Motion and second to accept the bid of J.A. Davidson and Company?
D.A. It says D.A. Davidson.
D.A., yes. D.A., okay. Any discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Burden,
Yes.
Ewert,
Yes.
Pinner,
Yes.
Horton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
And now we need a motion to approve the ordinance. Mr. Crum?
I make a motion that we approve an ordinance authorizing and providing for the issuance of general obligation bond series 2019-A, the city of Haysville, Kansas, providing for the levy and collection of an annual tax for the purpose of paying the principal of and interest on said bonds as they become due, authorizing certain other documents and actions in connection therewith, and making certain covenants with respect thereto.
Second.
Motion second, approve the ordinance as described. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Burden,
Yes.
Ewert,
Yes.
Pinner,
Yes.
Horton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Now we need a resolution. Approval. Mr. Crum?
What would there's a blank on an ordinance number. Do we just leave that blank or just leave it blank? Okay.
We don't have a number yet, don't think, do
The resolution number?
we? No.
Well, no.
Ordinance number is 1057.
1057.
So that's what I say. Okay. I make a motion we approve a resolution prescribing the form and details of and authorizing and directing the sale and delivery of general obligation bond series 2019-A of the city of Haysville, Kansas, previously authorized by ordinance number, what'd you say? 1057 of the issuer, making certain covenants and agreements to provide for the payment and security thereof, and authorizing certain other documents and actions needed therewith.
Second.
Motion second to approve the ordinance as described. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Burden,
Yes.
Ewert,
Yes.
Pinner,
Yes.
Horton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna move on to our notices and communications, item 4. Hey, government body announcements. Scrum?
Next Monday will be the 21st will be the next movie night at the community library. Not sure what movie's gonna show yet there, but that will be next Monday. The next Maple Mayhem, I can talk, will be Saturday, January 26th, starting at 10:30, and it usually goes until about 2 o'clock. So everybody comes and kind of plays some unique board games and things like that. Then the annual Friends of the Library Ham and Bean Supper will be January 26th at 6:30. The Ham and Bean Supper is free and open to the public, and you can bring a side dish if you desire. And then at school district level, the campus high school boys are, I believe, 7-1 on the year, and right now they're ranked either 6th or 7th in 6A. So they put a pretty big beating on Wichita East, which was kind of interesting. We've never been involved in a city league ABCTL battle before, and we were this year, and the boys really took it to Wichita East, which was kind of cool to see. And the wrestling team's been doing well. They've got 3 or 4 boys that are undefeated and top ranked in the state. The swim team has won our last 2 meets in a row. They were both, one had 7 teams. At Wichita North we won, and then we won meet we had it with 5 teams last week, and tomorrow we'll be at another, I think this is a 6-team meet that actually Derby is hosting at our pool, because Derby doesn't have their own pool, so they decided to host at our pool instead of the DRC, and that'll be tomorrow. At swimming will probably start about 5, so we'll see if we can't come out and get 3 wins in a row for this week. That's what's going on.
I've got the senior center announcements. Tuesday, January 15th, Simple Support Weight Loss Group. Wednesday, January 16th is the free blood pressure checks. Thursday, January 17th, they have mystery lunch. Monday, January 21st, the center is closed. Tuesday, January 22nd, they have their foot care clinic. Thursday, January 24th, they have new time games starting at 12:30. And Saturday, January 26th, is a friends and family breakfast. So if you're interested in any of those, show up at the senior center. Not seeing any other announcement, we'll go on to item 5, old business. We have nothing. Item 6, other business. A, selection of president of council. Janie?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. At this time, I will take nominations for President of Council.
Mr. Crum?
I'll nominate Mr. Benner again.
Any other nominations? Okay, all in favor of Mr. Benner, please raise your right hand. Okay, Mr. Benner, will you serving as President of Council?
You didn't move fast
You did.
enough.
Really was fast. That happened pretty quick.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Item B, consideration installation of dog park irrigation system.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Public Works is done with the sidewalk on the new dog park. They are needing to install irrigation for us to get grass established over in that area. After sending out bids, we received 2 back from All City Sprinkler and Ryan Lawn and Tree, recommending contracting with All City Sprinkler for $16,578. We have done work with this company before, and weather permitting, with all the rain we've been having, this will get done as soon as we can, and then we can plant seed and get this moving along. Can answer any questions you might have on this.
Mr. Crum?
Is this gonna be tied in with sprinkler systems at the soccer fields at all, or is it completely separate systems?
Separate systems.
Okay, thank you. If there's no other discussion, I'll go ahead and make a motion that we approve the bid from All Water Sprinklers for $16,578 for sprinkling system in the new dog park.
All city, but
It's all city.
All city.
Second. All water.
All city water. Motion second to approve all city sprinklers, $16,578. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hewitt?
Yes.
Benner?
Yes.
Horton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
thank you.
Item C, annual park board report.
So in your packet, you have the annual park board report. Kind of outlines everything we've done this past year, what our plans are for this next year. Have any questions on that?
Nope, don't see anything. If you do have any questions, you can always have a later date, get a hold of Georgie, so she can answer those for you. Item D, 2018 Economic Development Report.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. You have before you the 2018 Economic Development Report. Another good year. We had a slight population increase. Sales tax revenue just shy of 900,000. I've given you the breakdown between streets, parks, and recreation. Business activity was similar to last year. New businesses 14. That brings our total business count to 210 currently on the roster. New home construction stayed consistent. We were just two new home builds short of 2017, but I believe there's already 3 or 4 that are going to go off in January that will be reflected in the first quarter. So we're on a great trajectory already for 2019. That permit total is again pretty consistent with 2016, 2017. Commercial construction, we saw a sharp spike, or just a little bit of a spike in that. I want to say a lot of it might be over here at the mortuary for Terry Shinkle's rebuild of that building. Residential construction stayed consistent. That consists of pools, garages, you name it, just anything that's done in the residential area. We're starting to see the tail end of the USD 261 bond construction. That's going down, so probably see that taper off next year or this year. New resident surveys, again, still consistent on amount of people moving in town. Not sure what the spike was in 2017, but we kind of regulated back to 2016 numbers. Good to see that we had an increase in buyership, home ownership this year, 47%, bought houses 53%, rented, that number's up from 44% last year. Again, reasons for moving to Haysville: family, 61% dominant, school 40%, work 25%. The Haysville Land Bank, I have an appointment for the 25th to hopefully sell and go under contract for the last lot at River Forest. That's great. That means we'll have sold all 35 lots over there, and we'll be done and moving on to Timber Creek, where we have 39 lots available. I do have verbal commitments. We've finalized the contract and to begin pre-sales. Again, we've already moved all of our strategic marketing and whatnot from Hello Haysville, and our lots for sale campaign has shifted. 5 acres available still in our industrial park. The price tag we have on that, I see it moving this year. We've had several interested parties, just nothing's hit, but I'm optimistic. I've repeated the Build Haysville and the Gold Star numbers. Look for those numbers to stay consistent into the next year. Currently working on WABA. The WABA home show, our big push, will be our lots for sale over in Timber Creek. The Grow Haysville Tree Farm, that's really working out well for our banks, as well, or just having the trees banked. Plus, it opened up the door for our partnership with Woods Tree Nursery. We have it with a certificate that they can go out and find new trees for their new home builds, as well as their once we kind of clear the area for Randy out there at Dorner Park. They have shown interest in donated landscape. Let's see. Wi-Fi City, I've given you and listed the current locations. We'll just keep adding them as they come through. Bike Haysville. Very excited to again announce at the last council meeting that we are a bicycle-friendly business, the 11th in Kansas. I think that speaks to our goals of continuing to basically grid out our community and connect all 4 wards, which will be our next push to get over towards 4th with our studies and all of our achievements through that. Hopefully we can find some grant money to help facilitate that cost. We did this senior living study this year, and I'm hoping that we can acquire or at least get an assisted living facility built here in town. That's kind of the one missing element of senior or transitional living that we're missing. Again, we're working through that in Haysville Forward through our residential development subcommittee. Hopefully hear some more progress on that in the coming months. Haysville Forward, again, their marketing campaign, we're doing strategic marketing and event and organization sponsorships. That report is available upon request. I get those monthly, so if you're ever interested, send me an email. I'd be happy to forward that to you. Our marketing campaign for the city, in comparison to last year, we doubled the amount of areas that we've touched and mediums that we've used. So very proud of that. That'll continue, if not add more to it. I've also given you, on the special events, I'm going to just mention Cruising Days and Party in the SXO because those are the newest ones that we've added. Cruising Days, we had hundreds of cars, market vendors, blacksmith shop was open, the bank, food trucks. We'll continue that again in the summer months, the final Saturday of each month. And then Party in the SXO, we'll try again hoping with better weather and a better date, pushing it to the end of April. Hopefully give you some better numbers for next year. Incentives I've listed on what we have available and what we've already awarded. We did award the coffee shop grant, and the sit-down wait staff restaurant was awarded to La Pasadita. They actually just opened their doors to the new shop today, so if you want to join the Haysville wave of visiting new restaurants, tonight's your night. The WSU Haysville, the ribbon cutting, we had it, it's official. We had a speaker this Saturday for the Sedgwick County Association of Cities meeting. She really went in depth on what kind of programs they're offering and how it's already impacting our community, and I think that's something that's going to pay dividends for years to come. On this progress report, I took the economic development assessment initiatives or suggestions from 2016, and I believe there were 26 of them, or 27 of them, and I've put blurbs on them, how we've, or at least responding to them. Steve Vassallo told me that if we at least touched half of these within 5 years, we'd be in good shape. We've touched more than half of these, and some of these I don't know if we ever will visit. I don't know if we will be branding equestrian, but we are sponsoring the rodeo, so I want to say that will continue. Annual Allies Day and Canadian Alliance, again, those are just something we'll visit if it happens. Great, but some of these are kind of out of our reach. And then I have my initiatives listed. We're going to take the website a little more serious on Hello Haysville and hazel-ks.com with doing business, recruiting that senior living, and increased video production of our community, and increased strategic marketing of events organizations with social media and YouTube Channel 7. I'm done with my review. If you have any questions, comments, or need clarification.
Don't see any, thank you.
All right, thank you.
And again, if you have questions, once you get into it, you know who to call. We'll then move on then to item E, which is the annual senior center report. There's no one here, but you can read the report. And again, if you have any questions, contact Will or Kim or Senior Center, either one. Item 7, department reports, administrative services as well.
Nothing tonight.
City clerk, Katie.
City offices will be closed on Monday, January 21st for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And also you may have heard or seen in the paper that the city's insurance agent, Madrigal & Associates, has sold to ICI. ICI does have offices in El Dorado, Wichita, Derby, and Emporia. We did have Ryan Murray, the ICI president, and Tony Madrigal come down last week to kind of let us know that ICI did buy Madrigal, and kind of reassure us that nothing will change, business as usual. So, any questions?
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Item C, police chief.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The only thing I have for you tonight is our visiting officer is Master Police Officer Justin Henke. He's currently assigned to our investigation section, working during the day. So say hi to him as you go by out there. That's all I've got.
Item D, public works.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The Cured in Place pipe project that we spoke about a month ago is now complete in the wastewater department. Also, Sedgwick County's Meridian Pedestrian Bridge project is slated to begin on February 4th. They have allotted 155 calendar days for that project. Also, on January 21st is a holiday and the Public Works Department will be closed, but you can reach dispatch at 529-5912 for any water or wastewater emergencies. Thank you.
Recreation, Georgie.
Evening again. We have many programs going on this month, so I'm going to just try to highlight a couple. We did start spring enrollment for soccer today. We also started enrollment this week for our date night, which is one of our largest events of the year and does fill up. So those looking for that enrollment is online. Also, Mother-Son Nerf Night is coming up, so that's another popular one. We have a movie night this Saturday at the Activity Center. It's How to Train Your Dragon 2. There's more information on that on our webpage. All of our programs we do run on the webpage. We have a banner, has online enrollment, more information. Also Facebook, we do send out a monthly newsletter. So if you're looking for more information on those, you can call the Activity Center or look online. That's all I have.
Thank you, Georgie. Move to item 8, appointments. Item A, Pat Ferguson, 944 Alexander Drive, reappointment to the Historic Committee for a 3-year term. Ms. Dewar?
Can we run these together? Because they all are 3-year terms.
Someone may not like some of these people.
Give it a shot.
Well, I'm gonna try it anyway. They can say yay or nay. I'd like to reappoint Pat Ferguson at 944 Alexander Drive to her 3-year term. Wanda Gilmer at 322 South Hungerford to reappoint her on the Historic Committee for her 3-year term. And Carol Gonzalez at 219 North Twin Pines for a reappointment up to the Historic Committee for her 3-year term.
Second.
Second, and second.
And second. All three
Second.
3
Got
seconds.
enough seconds there? Okay, we have reappointments for Pat Ferguson, Wanda Gilmer, and Carol Gonzalez. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes, yes, yes.
Garden,
Yes.
Ewart,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
That's good.
We're gonna jump all the way down to item D for the municipal judge, Terry Beal. Someone's gotta approve that appointment, or make a motion to approve it. Ms. Dewar?
I'll make a motion to approve the municipal judge, what's his name?
Terry Beal.
Terry Bill.
Second.
Motion second to approve the appointment of Terry Beal as our municipal judge. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Garden,
Yes.
Ewart,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Item C is the appointment of Josh Pollack to the city attorney. Ms. Byrne?
I make a motion we appoint Josh to city attorney.
Second.
Motion second to approve the appointment of Josh Pollack to city attorney. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Garden,
Yes.
Ewart,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Item E is Joyce Williams, who is our present prosecutor, back to the position of city prosecutor. Mr. Benner?
I would make a motion, we appoint Joyce Williams to the position of city prosecutor.
Second.
Motion second to approve Joyce Williams, city prosecutor. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Garden,
Yes.
Ewart,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Item G, we'll appoint Will Black as the chief administrative officer. Mr. Crump?
I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Will Black as our chief administrative officer.
Second.
Motion second to approve Will Black as chief administrative officer. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Garden,
Yes.
Ewart,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Item H is the appointment of Jamie Cox to our city clerk / treasurer.
Wow.
Ms. Martin? Ms. Martin?
I make a motion we appoint Janie Cox to city clerk treasurer.
Second.
Motion second to approve Janie Cox to the city clerk treasurer. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Item I, appointment of Jeff Whitfield to our chief of police. Mr. Jordan?
I make a motion to appoint Jeff Whitfield as chief of police.
Second.
Motion second to approve Jeff Whitfield as chief of police. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
And Tony Martinez as our public works director. Mr. Crum?
Make a motion, we appoint Tony Martinez, head of Public Works.
Second.
Motion second to approve Tony Martinez as public works director. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
And appointment of Georgie Carter to our recreation director. Ms. Seaver?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Georgie Carter for our recreation director.
Second.
Motion second to approve appointment of Georgie Carter, recreation director. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Item 9, off agenda citizen to be heard. There's no one in the building. So I guess no one wants to be heard. Item 10, executive session, we have nothing. Item 11A, bills to be paid for the first half of January. Ms. Stewart?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that we pay the first half of January bills.
Second.
Motion second to approve the bills for first half of January. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Item B is some additional encumbrances we need to approve. Ms. Stewart?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that we go ahead and pay any additional 2018 encumbrances.
Second.
Motion second to approve additional 2018 encumbrances. Discussion? Question?
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Item 12, consent agenda, we have nothing. Item 13, council items. A, council concerns. Council? Any concerns here this first time of the year? Ms. Kester?
I just had one thing, going back to the park board report, for the Dorner Park.
Mhm.
Said the access road has been paved for up to the soccer fields. Is that, where's that paved at?
We've paid up to the soccer fields from Public Works.
Okay.
And then later, once we get the other dug out, so we don't have so many trucks running on it and tearing it up, we'll pave the rest of it at that point.
From the soccer fields to the
road.
79.
Yeah. With they figured the number of trucks it's gonna take to move that dirt out there, we would have quite a mess and expense if we were to do it now. We'll get ready to probably do some work on the road though when we open the field for soccer, because we'll open the field probably for soccer before the total lake is dug out. So we'll have to do some work over there.
Think that'll be the spring or this fall?
Spring is what Georgie's planning on.
Will the dog park be accessible before the road is done? Either
The
coming
dog
from the
park
north
probably won't be totally accessible then because we need to make sure the grass is up. So we'll have spring, we gotta grow the grass, and then once the grass is up in the spring, it'll be ready at that point. Yeah.
Thanks.
Other questions, council, or concerns? Seeing none, we'll go to council action request updates. We don't have any, and item 14, adjournment.
Mayor and council, make a motion, we adjourn tonight's meeting.
Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. Discussion, questions.
Kessler?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Burden?
Yes.
Hubert?
Yes.
Spinner?
Yes.
Parton?
Yes.
Crum?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.